In today's video, I'm showing you how to get that deep side part look on a closure wig and give frontal vibes. The wig that we're working with today is from Unice Hair. It comes pre-bleached, pre-plucked, pre-cut, and pre-styled. It also has the drawstring in the back, so you're able to stretch that down and pull your wig up a little bit with no track showing. All you have to do if you want to wear this wig glueless is just pop it on, tint your lace, and go. It's very easy, very beginner friendly, but like I said, I'm teaching y'all how to do a nice deep side part. So we are going to go ahead and turn this wig to the side, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that with your closure wig. This is a free game video. I'm giving y'all everything that you need to know how to do this. I'm not charging anything, so if you could just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, I would really appreciate it. So like I said, first thing you want to do is just go ahead and turn your wig to the side. Once you've turned your wig to the side, you are going to separate the hair from where the wig is connecting the closure to the wig and cut right there where that first track lines up. So as you can see, it's right there by my ear, and I'm going to cut it and separate the closure from the actual wig. In this part, we're going to pull our ear through. This is how your wig is going to be able to sit flat and sit comfortably because it's actually made to be a middle part. So this is how you're going to be able to finesse that side part and make it feel a lot more comfortable. Of course, this gets rid of the whole glueless vibe, but I'm going to be gluing this wig down. But this is how you make the wig actually fit as a side part wig. Next up in this process is customizing the hairline so it actually makes sense with your natural hair. I'm all about making my hairline look like mine, wig or not. So you want to constantly look back at your natural hairline, and you're going to section out the hair that does not match up. So where I section hair out at, I don't actually have any hair right there. My hairline starts back where I parted it at. So I'm going to pluck out the hairs using my tweezers so the hairline can mimic my natural one a lot better. Just from doing that, it's a big difference already, but you're going to continue to repeat this process. So as you can see me lifting up the wig so I can see where my hairline starts at, I'm going to section out again another section of hair where I don't actually have any hair at. My hairline does not start way down there where it's parted at. So I'm going to section out that area and then pull or pluck the hairs out so it can start to mimic my natural hairline. My edges are low on the sides. I have a low hairline, and then my middle kind of comes back. So that's what I'm mimicking. I know it's kind of hard to tell as a side part, but you have to constantly just go back and look at your hairline and use the comb as a guide to section your hair out. This part is totally optional. You could have just left it how it was and plucked the hairline so it's a little bit more thin, but this is what I like to do. I think it makes my wigs look more natural. Again, you don't have to do this part. If it's a little bit too hard for you, just leave the hairline how it was, turn your wig to the side, and continue on to the next part. I'm using the pointed tweezers, not the slanted tweezers, but the pointed tweezers. I'll try to throw them up on the screen to thin the hairline out a little bit. Because I pulled that hair out to adjust it to my hairline, I had to pluck it a little bit more so it was thinner. And for that side part that we're doing, you want to make a nice C curved part. I'm going all the way back to where I can fit the lace at. So because again, this is a closure, so where my closure kind of ends at, I'm seeing it all the way from there to the front. I just make my parts based off of looking at a picture. That's the best way I can describe it. And I just see it all the way to the front. Like you want it to curve all the way around the front, because where it's curving at in the front, you're gonna pull that out as an edge. To me, it reminds me of like a side part sewing. If you want that side part natural looking edge look, you have to curve it to the front beyond what you would normally do for a regular side part. If you want a more detailed tutorial on exactly how to do the edges, go check out that video. It is uploaded on my channel. I made it completely separate, so yeah, I'll add that to the description box. Now, the way I parted this and the way that the hairline looks, you could leave it with no baby hairs and it would eat. It looks so good just without it, but I wanted to do the baby hair look. I've been missing my installs looking like really clean. I feel like baby hairs make it look done all the way, in my opinion. So I just went ahead and did it like that, but you could totally leave it no edges because that look did look good as well. I wanted to mention a little bit of like what I thought about the wig since I am working with it and stuff. It was really soft. I personally am a fan of Unice hair. A con of this wig, I would say, and I noticed it as I was editing the video, was the color job on the side was a little rushed. It's really patchy. Like you could see right where the color starts at. It's almost like a straight line. It's called a line of demarcation. I don't like that. It's not smooth. It's not blended really good. In the middle, it's not as noticeable, but on the side it is. I don't know if they just didn't care and they only focused on the middle, but yeah, I don't like that. As well as the lace, like the lace is thin. I think it's transparent. I would not say this is HD because it has some type of cast on it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Transparent lace is going to have some type of white cast on it. From one angle, it's going to look melted, and you can see at multiple parts of this video, it's going to look really melted. But from another angle, you may be able to see the lace. Transparent lace to me is just like that, and you just cannot get around it. I don't care what you do. For the installation process, I'm installing this wig per usual with glue, clean your skin with alcohol, skin protectant, and then I did 2 layers of glue. For your side part, this is so important, and that's making sure that the wig is laying as flat as you can get it. So I section it. So I section through my closure part by part, use a little bit of the wax stick to lay it down, and then take my hot comb. I go back and forth between wanting to use a wax stick and wanting to use hairspray. It's a preference thing. The wax stick is kind of oily. Like, you don't want to do this every single day. It will weigh your wig down and just make it heavy. But if you're doing this like on the first install or after a few days or so, then that's different. But yeah, I use my wax stick because in the beginning it just makes it look like I just left the salon, and that's kind of the whole point to me. I really just want my wigs to look like somebody else did it at all times. But I also do like hairspray. You could use the spritz if you want to. It's totally a preference thing. But yeah, we're using a wax stick, going section by section. Use your hot comb. I got this hot comb from Amazon. It's always on 400 degrees. Take your time, go through it, and make sure that it's extra flat. Very important. We are going to be styling this wig with some curls, and I don't like to curl my whole head. This is kind of like cheating, but this is how I do it without having to sit here and do the whole thing. Because the wig already came pre-curled, I just touch up the curls in the front and I move on. I do cut face framing layers, and these are just simple layers, y'all. If you want a full detailed tutorial, I haven't made one in a really long time, so let me know and I can make an updated one. But I just cut a little bit of layers in the front, and then I take my T3 iron and freshen up the curls. The T3 iron is in the size 1 1/4 inch, I believe. I will link everything that I use in the description box, so you can check down there for the exact size and details and everything. And the important part of this style to me is how the curls sit, and I will show you how exactly I get that to happen. Make sure you curl all your curls away from the face and really let them sit on there so they can hold really well. I love the way that this hair curls. I had no problems with it, but you can go ahead and just clip it so the curl lasts a lot longer. So this is the important part. I like to use the small metal tip comb, rat tail comb, to comb the curls. It just makes them sit perfectly. They clump together perfectly. I can't use a brush. I can't use a wide tooth comb. I have to use this specific comb, and it gets it exactly how I want every single time. This is the final look of the hair. Again, like I said earlier in the video, if you want a full detailed tutorial on how to get these edges, make sure you go check out that video next. I will go ahead and link it on the screen. And if you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and subscribe for me if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see y'all in my next video.